everyone, it's Deligracy here and welcome to a brand new speed build. Today we're going to be making a stacked house. This is going to be another modern build. Hello, yes, my name is Deligracy. I am guilty of doing 80% of modern builds in The Sims 4. But hey, we do change it up sometimes, but this is what I love to do. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well. I wanted to also give a shout out to Kyra Boak on Twitter because Kyra suggested that I make a house similar to a picture she sent me, and she kind of sent me a picture of this modern stacked home. I think it was a render. I don't think it was actually real. If it is a real house, holy moly. But anyway, this house is heavily inspired by it. So yeah, you can see that I'm kind of working from the front towards the back because I was taking a lot of inspiration from the picture she sent me. And yeah, it's just going to be like a snazzy build. And the inside, the interior style is going to be super sleek, super modern. But I also wanted to have a lot of earthy tones. So I'm going to include kind of a little bit of an earthy vibe, because sometimes when you make a super modern house, you can definitely go with an interior that's like really sleek, really clean cut, but I feel like sometimes those super modern homes where everything is modern, including the exterior, becomes really, really cold. Like, I don't know, it's not really my dealio. I like it to feel a little bit more homely, a little bit more warm. So that's why I introduced some more earthy tones inside the build, which you guys will see later. Also, you guys may know that I am away currently. I'm on a beach holiday, then I'm going overseas. So just as a reminder, I know you guys have heard me say this over and over again, but the content on the channel right now, the videos you guys are watching have been pre-recorded. So if there's any unusual mistakes or things you guys are trying to tell me that haven't been changed or updated, it's because all of these videos were pre-recorded and I will be back soon. And if you guys are curious about my holiday, by all means, I love sharing my travels with you guys on Instagram. So just follow me at Deligracy and I'll be uploading as much as I can. And I'll try and vlog a little bit if I can as well. Because we haven't done a vlog on this channel for so long. We went through a stage where we were doing vlogs almost every week. And they were fun. They were a lot of fun, but I felt like I wanted to upload vlogs only when they had more of a purpose in them, like maybe when I was traveling or if something really interesting happens or if I went to do an activity. Because I felt like just the daily, this is what I'm up to, wasn't really appealing to that many of you. So that's why there hasn't been as many vlogs lately. And while I'm away, I'm mostly just posting Sims content, but when I'm back, I'm excited to play a few other things, because other things are fun. It's fun to switch it up a bit. And I know, well, actually, a lot of the feedback I get on the channel whenever I do a video that isn't Sims is like, this isn't Sims, you should start a second channel to put this on. But there's a reason why from the very beginning this was never called Deligracy Sims or Deliver Sims. Deli Sims. What? Deligra Sims. That would be the worst name ever. We should start a second channel that just has a really awkward name that no one can pronounce. That's like just really bad marketing. No, I'm not doing a second channel. I've tried to have a second channel 2 times in my life and they were massive fails. Big fails. I just like it all in one spot. I like you guys to see it all. You can watch it. You don't have to watch it. You have the power. You have the power of the click. So yeah, that I don't know why I'm on this rant, but basically my point is I would like to upload some more range and variety in videos when I'm back home, and especially coming up to Christmas. And we also need to have some merch for Christmas time because a lot of you guys have been asking for that, and I love design. I have a background in graphic design. I actually have a degree in it. So design and branding is something I really love to do. And it's been a long time since we've had merchandise. So I might even try and make a few videos making or designing the merchandise as well, so you guys get to see a little bit more. But yeah, it's exciting. Also, you guys can probably tell I'm hyper in today's video. I've had not a whole lot of sleep and I have had coffee. And you guys know when Deligracy has caffeine, it gets crazy, okay? It gets really crazy. I just am one of those people who, if I have coffee, I am so awake. Like it really wakes up my body. Like I've had a 53-hour sleep the night before. Like I'm ready to rumble. Whereas I feel for a lot of you guys, you'll have a coffee before bed and then go to sleep. I have no idea how you guys do that. You guys must have like superpowers or something, because I'll be bouncing off the walls. In fact, my boyfriend Pat's actually a little bit scared of me when I have a coffee. He's like, oh no, I'm gonna leave now. He's like, I can't handle this. Go play Sims. Go hang out with your YouTube family. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, it's been an energized kind of day. I'll have to go for a run or something, because otherwise I'll just be crazy. Or I'll just record more videos for you, and maybe you'll find it entertaining. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm just filming one of the bathrooms because most of the bathrooms are more or less the same. So this is the biggest bathroom, the master one, using the beautiful tiles from Jungle Adventure. I absolutely love these. I think they're really, really nice. And I also found that they go really nicely with a green wall. I think that's from the Spa Day pack. And these rugs are from Cats and Dogs. So those actually go together pretty nicely. And those rugs are an example of what I mean by having more earthy tones, because it's a little bit more rustic looking. It has a nice earthy texture to it as well. And I just think it softens the whole build. We're also doing a lot of black accent walls, which I've never been a fan of black walls until I was watching Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Oh wait, no, it's not called Queer Eye for the Straight Guy anymore. It's just called Queer Eye because it's not necessarily for straight guys. It's 5 gay men who all have strengths in different areas, one being interior design. And his name's Bobby. He's one of my faves. And he actually said on the show, they use their strengths to give someone's life a makeover. And he said on the show, dark walls, commonly people think that like a black wall makes the space more closed in, but he said it actually opens the space up if you have a black feature wall. And since watching that, I've been using and trying and testing it out in The Sims 4, and I'm like, oh, I kind of like this. Yes, Bobby, yes. So that's what we're doing in this. The kitchen, I was trying to do this interesting U-shaped kitchen, and you know what, you guys, it just looked tragic. So the space was not working for me. So we are going to be switching it around in just a second, because I was like, no, we're not trying to squeeze past that dining table. So we change it up a little bit. I'm going to extend that room a little bit, pull it out a bit. The Sims 4 has a really fantastic build mode where you can kind of push and pull rooms. We didn't have that in The Sims 3, so it's really nice to have it in The Sims 4, and it's so handy for when you need to quickly expand a room or minimize a room. It's just like, so much ease. So that's what we did, and we kind of made the kitchen sit at the back of the room instead. It's a little bit smaller than it was going to be, but it's still big enough. And then for this house, I think we're going to have 3 bedrooms. We're going to have a master bedroom. A master bedroom with an ensuite. Then we're going to have 2 kids' rooms with a shared bathroom. And then there's a 3rd bedroom, which I made into a gym for this. But of course, if you wanted to make it into a bedroom, it would be really easy too. So this house will have 4 bedrooms if you would like it to. So that's kind of cool. I also love these subway bricks, I think they're called. I think they're really, really nice. And I was really tossing up whether I wanted to use the white ones or the black ones. And in the end, I was like, you know what, let's go black, because I never use the black ones. I actually personally dislike black tiles in a kitchen. I love black or charcoal tiles in bathrooms, but in kitchens, I don't like it. But I know a lot of people do. So I usually try and change it up a little bit, because if, say, we were interior designers in real life, we might get a person who comes to us and is like, I want to redo my kitchen. I would love to use black tiles. And even if you personally don't like them, you still got to make it work for them, because, you know, the customer is always right. So sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of this, but I'm going to use it because some of you guys will like it, and then some of you guys will hopefully want to download this house and use it. I also absolutely love this green color on the walls. I'm very much into forest green at the moment in terms of interior design, in terms of finishing, and in terms of fashion. I've actually been looking for a cami top that is like a deep emerald green or forest green with some black lace on it. I've been looking for it everywhere and I can't find one. I saw Tati, the beauty YouTuber, wearing one in a video once, and I was like, oh, I need a top like that, and I'm yet to find one. So yeah, you know, struggles that aren't really struggles at all. It'll happen. Just gotta keep an eye out. All right, and I'm sorry, I always swallow near the mic and it drives you guys nuts, but can I just be honest? I don't actually know how anyone manages not to swallow near the mic when they're talking for an entire video. Like, I don't know how people do that. Either people are editing it out, or everyone gets the same complaints and I just notice it more, or I have a disorder where I produce more saliva than the average human being, which is likely because I always wake up in a pool of saliva. So my point is, I'm sorry. I apologize that it may make the experience of you listening to this video a little bit more difficult. It might not make your day as easy as it could be, but please just know that I try. I really do. And I hope you can forgive me because, you know, some things I can't change about myself, and you're going to have to appreciate the good points. You know, we've all got problems, and if I have a dribble problem, I will own it, and I will try and make up for it in different ways. Namaste, okay? Also, I thought this lounge room was kind of nice. It has the asymmetrical fireplace with that shelving marble unit. And I thought it was kind of cool to have a black curtain behind the TV so you can really close that window if you want to just kind of have that movie time and that movie look and feel. So I quite like this little lounge room section, and I really, really like that rug. I think that rug is pretty cool. And those chairs are absolute goals. I think those armchairs are from City Living, and I love them. I love the black and I love the timber. It's probably my favorite chair in the game, actually. And then that plant, that fern, oh, that fern in the concrete base is, I want it in real life. I've also put these other chairs here as little footstools or tables. So just to show you guys that they're meant to be tables or footstools, I put some little books on them. And then over here under the staircase, I thought it'd be fun to have like a couple of pots. Often I'll put plants in, like a little garden, but I thought we'd just keep it in pots and just stick a fern with the move objects on sheet there inside that other pot. And yeah, it kind of looks cool, I think. Got to put some curtains up. I went through a stage where I'd never put curtains on my windows, and now I'm like, ooh, I need all the curtains. And I was going to make these Sims get into a little bit of coffee, but then I thought, you know what? No, it's just crowding the space. So let's maybe put a nice elongated window, floor to ceiling window in the kitchen, because there's a beautiful view outside, and why not open up the space and look out? This is just like a little pool area. It's a lap pool. It is definitely a lap pool. So I wanted to make a nice little feature wall over here where we're also going to have a small barbecue area. So even though this lot space isn't massive, the space is still utilized pretty well in terms of having a small barbecue area. There's some benches to sit out in the sun. There's enough like patio area to sit down and eat. But then you can also do some laps in the pool and get a little bit of fitness. I think lap pools are a really, really lovely idea in homes. In fact, I actually think this is controversial. I've never had a pool anywhere that I've lived, but I feel like lap pools are a much smarter idea than having a regular pool because they use less space and you can get more fitness because you can actually swim laps. I mean, obviously, if you have heaps of space, just put a big pool in and you have the money to, and then you can just swim laps anyway. But instead of making like a square pool, why wouldn't you make like a long pool down like the side of the house or something? And then you can utilize it, because otherwise, if you're trying to swim around a square, you just kind of you look like the Sims when they swim in a square and they just kind of swim to front, left, back, right. And they just look really awkward. I don't know. It makes sense to me. If I had a pool, I'd want that pool. But then again, it's not as easy to play in. This is going to be the master bedroom. I never really use these side tables and I think they're really beautiful. So I thought, you know what, let's make use of them. They're pretty cool. And they also tie in the green wall with the yellow coloring, which I thought was kind of nice. Pretty nice. And then we needed some paintings as well. Now this room I had a few issues with because after I did the entire room, I realized the door was right bang in the middle of the staircase. So it made absolutely no sense if you were walking into this room, you wouldn't be able to get there. So we actually, once we have this room beautifully and perfectly furnished, realize, oh, damn it. And then we have to switch it around entirely and have just a single door. So yes, I have realized the issue there if you guys are screaming at the screen. And yeah, this is a pretty simple room. I mean, if you want to download this house, I'll try and remember to put it on the gallery. Maybe I'll put it on the gallery when I'm back from being away because otherwise I'll spoil these upcoming videos for you guys. I've just had a mental fart. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh no, it's gone. Oh yeah, if you want to download it, because this is kind of minimally furnished, you can really easily just add a few little things here and there to customize it to suit your Sims. Because I feel like I love doing cluttered interiors sometimes, but sometimes space is just good to have because then you can add to it if you want to, or you can just leave it more spacious. And yeah, now we've just kind of rearranged the room. I mean, I think I liked the orientation of the room originally. If I'm being honest, probably a bit more, but this is still all right. And I kind of like that there is only one thin strip of timber that kind of runs down the side there. That chair didn't come in black, so I was like, damn it. I really wanted to use that island chair. So we just use the fave that never fails. Or should I say never favels? That does not work at all. And then over on this wall, I was so confused on what to put here. I was like, I just need like a painting. I felt like it was too much because there's already paintings on the other wall. And then I didn't want to use a plant. And I was like, you know what? They need a basket probably if there's going to be a laundry in here. And we're also going to have a laundry just near the pool area. Ooh, I can't remember if we already put that in there. But you do kind of walk out to the pool and then walk into the laundry. So there is an added laundry on the block if you do have laundry day stuff pack. And then I ended up putting just a little award on there. Now moving up to the top level of the house. This must be the fourth level? No, third level. This is going to be the home office. And originally I was just kind of going to do one desk. I was like, no. This is asking for an L-shaped desk. So we're going to put those right here. And this is kind of a cute area because we're going to have the mum or dad spot. And then there's going to be a little kiddie area as well, so they can work while their mum or dad works too. And I just thought that was really, really cute. So you guys will see that come together in a second. I don't know, there's just something so adorable about kids who work in the area that their parents work. Like I'm obviously not a parent, so I don't know how realistic it would be to actually have your kid right next to you while you're trying to get your work done. But it sounds like a dream to be able to work from home and then have your child working at their own little setup after school, or if they're too young to go to school, they just have their own little craft table and then they could just sit there quietly and work, which is probably really unlikely because the kid would always want your attention or be wanting food or be wanting new toys or something. So it's probably not that easy to do. I felt like we were just getting a little bit carried away with too many paintings and wall hangings, so I've put in these lights which came from the fitness stuff pack. They came with the rock climbing wall, so there's a lot of these like rock themed items which I thought were actually really nice. But I don't use them very often, so we're going to use that. And then this is the little kids corner. Isn't it cute? They have their own little craft table and a little scout area and violins, so they can work on their skills while their parents working on the parent skills. And then over here I thought we'd have a chess set, because chess sets are really good with getting your Sims logic up quickly. So that's there as well. And they can also lift their social too at the same time. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. And then over here we have the other 2 bedrooms. So we're going to do a girl's bedroom with some purpley colors, kind of quite stereotypical. And then the other one's going to be, I mean, it could be a girl or boy's bedroom. It's going to have a yellow and blue color scheme. So yeah, that's what we're going with. But this one is going to be very, very purple. And I decided to use this Moroccan table again, because it's so cool. It's so pretty. It's such a nice object, but it's not as versatile as I wished it was. But yeah, just like making it look cool, making it look youthful and pretty, and decided to use some decorative wallpaper over there. And I felt like, because it was so purple, we needed to break it up a bit with this beautiful mint green cabinet, just to be like, bam, color injected in the room that isn't purple, so you get a nice little surprise. And it's uplifting, you know, to have something quite vibrant to break it all up. Absolutely love this desk with the blossom on it. I use it so much. It's so pretty. And then the chair also has green on it, so it's not the same tone of green, unfortunately. I would have liked it to be more of that minty color, but it still works, I think. It's decent. And yes, these curtains are see-through, so it actually wouldn't work in real life to keep the light out, but in The Sims it's alright. Then here's the other bedroom. So again, we're using that patterned wallpaper with kind of the mountain shape on them in the black and white, which is a very stark contrast to that banana yellow color. And then obviously the banana yellow matches the banana yellow cat bedspread, and this is just very blue and yellow, blue and yellow. Not black and yellow, but blue and yellow, blue and yellow. And then, yeah, just needed to put up some friendly kitty pictures and things. But yeah, I think this could be a boy or girl's room, depending on what kind of Sim family you have. There's Doll's House, and then there's just some pictures around the place. So yeah, it's pretty cute. And then this, of course, is the gym area. So this could be another bedroom if you wanted it to be. It would be pretty good for like a nursery or a toddler room, because it is a little bit smaller. Or for skill building as well, like a little art studio, or for the gym. And there's a little stereo in there as well. All right, so here are the final pictures. So this is the house. It's a very irregular kind of shape, but I thought it was cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Would you live here? Are you gonna download it? Do you hate it? Do you not mind it? Like, I want to know. I want to know what you think. Now is your chance to say your opinion, and we love saying our opinions, don't we? Oh no, is that staircase brown, not black? Oh, wow. In my game, it looked black. Well, that's sad. I also love how that rug ties into those cushions perfectly. There's a little gymnasium room upstairs. Such a nice view of Willow Creek outside, and a couple of extras which I did off camera just to finish off and finalize the hallways. But yeah, I actually quite like this house. This house was fun. I actually really like the kids' bedrooms. You know, it's funny when you reflect on things, you're like, huh, I quite like that. Here's the other bathrooms as well. This one has 2 clothes baskets, and our little chess area, which just makes me want to go and play chess, to be honest. I love this office space. This office space is pretty cool. The little kitty area, master bedroom with the award. I don't actually know what award that is. Sorry, but whoever lives here must be successful to have gotten that award. Here's the biggest bathroom of the house. Love those laundry day shelves as well. And then here's the floor plan, because I know a lot of you guys love to build it yourself. So here's the floor plan if you want to do that, especially if you're on console. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to make more videos for you. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I will speak to you very soon. Susu!